Hi, everyone. Before we get into this week's breakdown, I want to take a moment to address what happened last week. Some of our critiques came off more harshly than intended, and I want to be really clear that that was never the goal. We never want to condone hate or personal attacks of any kind. We love Dancing with the Stars. It's one of the best shows on television and a show that has given me so much over the years. To Jan and Riley, please know that our intention was never to make things personal, and we're so sorry for hurting your feelings. Our goal is to discuss performances from a professional ballroom dancer's perspective, and unfortunately, sometimes our passion can be mistaken for negativity. But that's never where our hearts are. We want to celebrate dance, not contribute to the noise and negativity that can surround the show. I started this podcast to connect with people in an industry I love and with incredible women who are navigating it alongside me. I want this to continue being a safe space for open and honest conversation where we can share our authentic opinions with respect and care. So with that said, I want to learn from this and move forward, continuing to watch, support, and celebrate this show that we all love. So please enjoy this week's Halloween night ballroom breakdown full of critique, conversation, and most importantly, love for dance. All right, we are back with Ballroom Breakdown, and we have with us JJ Rabone today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you could come again.
I
love this.
It's been since week 2.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a second.
Yeah.
What did you think of Halloween night in general?
I mean, the competition is just very high. I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen a couple episodes because I've been just busy.
Busy with mum life. And
so much going on. But yesterday when I watched the show, I thought, oh my gosh, a lot of improvement, a lot of competition happening. So I was very excited.
Good. A lot of sad stuff too. Dylan broke his nose. Elaine is in the hospital. I mean,
what is going on? Do we know what happened to her?
Yeah, she hurt her ribs. And then when she was in, I think it was one of the early rehearsal passes during the day yesterday, she just couldn't move. Again, they were in the middle of the dance and she just stopped moving and she was really upset. It was really hard to watch, actually.
I watched that part of it. I have PTSD from fracturing my rib as well on the show. I just so think you can dance, and in rehearsal that happened. So when I saw her rehearsal footage saying she said my ribs, right?
Yeah,
and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because it takes I haven't cracked a rib. I always have ribs out of place, and even that takes my breath away.
That hurts, or even bruised ribs.
Yes.
Still.
Terrible pain.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's coming back, right?
She's coming back. I mean, they showed her rehearsal footage on the show, and she still made it through because
that's amazing,
fantastic and amazing and all the things. So I'm happy that they made it through.
Yeah.
And Alan looked so sad.
I know.
He truly loves her. You can see such a great bond there.
Yes.
But it was so sad.
I was tearing up for Alan.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. Number one, first out of the gate was Mark and Whitney with a jazz. They got 9, 9, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's Mark.
It's so great. And now it's just oh my gosh, what else can we say besides picking, really nitpicking or if she's off time or something like that? Because it's so good.
Yeah. That's the only thing they could say. And that's the only thing I see as well. But the off timing is really, really tiny.
Minute.
Yes.
Almost it could be a difference of opinion of hitting the beat on the beat or
at the end of the
beat. End of the beat.
Yes, I agree.
Which does keep you out of sync minutely. So it was interesting, but I loved the flavor, the texture, the spooky style of it. Her lines are just perfect.
Beautiful lines, extension.
Yes.
The tap section. She's a I cannot even tap like that. So.
I suck at tap. My mum took me out of tap because I was so bad and put me back into ballet.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Yeah, tap is not for everybody, but she killed it. She's trained, right?
Oh, she's trained. Yeah, she's a dancer. She's full blown, incredible ability.
But I feel bad that she was going that anxiety.
I know. I wrote that down too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, being on the top of the leaderboard is so intense from the fact that if you're up there, people expect you to stay there. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't hit it once and then slide back down.
Right.
You got to try to keep that level, and it's very hard, and it's a lot of pressure on you to stay there.
I didn't know that until the episode yesterday, that we as a viewer just watch it like, yay, you must be really happy you're up there. No, the
But then
pressure.
the next week you're like, oh God, how do we stay there? So you have to really, and it's hard too because the next week could be it is a completely different dance. But if you get like a Latin and a ballroom, it just changes. You've got to be able to adapt to new styles within a day. And it really is tricky and crazy.
Have you been in the same position that you just kind of stayed up there and just feel the pressure?
Even the times where I was on top maybe for a second or for 1 week, like with the people that I won with, Donald Driver and Niall DeMarco, we were never on the top all the time, ever. We were always either, starting at the middle and then we like worked our way there. That was mostly my journey on Dancing with the Stars for my whole run of those shows. But it's really tricky. It's a really tricky spot to be in because everyone wants that spot.
Yeah.
So
I just felt bad. It's just a lot going on. And being a mother is just...
I know. 3 kids. I mean, Carrie-Anne was right to say, live in the moment. Be here. Almost, it's so hard to say, but like get it out of the brain and live and be present with what you're doing right now.
I've said the same thing so many times, like enjoy the moment, but I know I can't even.
Yeah. It's tricky. It really is tricky.
Yeah.
But look, she can do it all. And her husband sitting in the audience.
Very supportive.
So supportive. He's dressed up like he's in costume himself. It is so cute to see.
Yeah.
So lovely.
So lovely, yeah.
Did you like the 3 9s and 10? Or did you think that was a perfect score?
Oh, it could have been another 10 maybe because it was...
That's what I think too.
I wonder if the 999 was only because that it wasn't in sync. That's the only thing that they talked about, right?
I think it was that.
Everything else was like almost perfect.
Yeah.
Her performances, the character, like everything just came through. So yeah, I think so.
All right, moving along to Jordan and Ezra. They had contemporary. They got 9 8 8 9. They really stepped out of the box with this one. That harness, I've never seen that used before in a dance. People have flown down, flown sideways, flown up, whatever, using harnesses, but never have they kept it on and actually used it as a prop.
I actually thought she was going to fly off at the end.
I mean, it was a really bold move, and I did really like it because I was like, how are they going to use this, number one? And they incorporated it really well.
I think he took the risk, which I love.
Yeah.
This season, he's like, I have a partner who can really move. Let's go. However, I feel like the whole prop thing, it could have been more executed more.
Executed better?
Better.
Okay. Yeah. There were moments where it looked a little labored. I found like when he picked her up with it, I felt that looked a little labored, like a little hard to do. Like a little struggle. They pulled everything off. Like she's flipping with it. She's like kicking around it. But, you know, in general, the acrobatics were insanely good.
Insane, yes.
Nobody else can do those.
100%. But it felt like he was playing it safe. It wasn't risky. When it's so risky on the edge, you go like, oh, you almost drop her, but she didn't go down.
Right.
But it felt like very safe. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. We're going to pull the rope. It's going to flip. It was very like, okay.
But you wanted more risk.
More risk. Like how we saw Danny and Iman when she was on the top of his shoulder. And the whole piece was very like, like.
Yeah.
Careful. Careful. That feeling.
Okay.
This one, great idea, but it didn't feel like, oh my gosh.
Right.
It felt like, okay, okay, good, yeah.
I mean, look, they definitely sort of suffered with their scores. They definitely dropped down.
The last week was like 10, 10, 10, 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
But her ability is like second to none also. Like, it really is crazy. Like her rumba last week was insanely technical, and this they took a big risk. I'm loving what he's doing this season.
Yes, 100%.
There's always risk and reward, right? Like they want you to push the boundaries, take those risks, but if it's not done perfectly, executed to like, you know,
then the points are not going to be good.
points are going to be good and you can fall flat.
But then if you don't risk it, then they're like, oh, you played it safe. You didn't really do anything special. The points are going to still be there too.
Yeah.
So it's best to risk it and really risk it in the performance. Like,
And go for it.
really go for it.
Right.
If you mess up, it is what it is. If you do well, that's when the points goes like up.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yes.
We loved it. Okay. Moving along. Andy and Emma with the paso doble. Oh, I didn't write down his scores. Did he get
7-7-7-7?
Okay. 7-7-7-7.
Yeah.
At this stage in the game, I want him to start owning it more. He's there for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, he should not feel bad for being there, for taking somebody's space, because we all know this is not just a dance show.
He feels bad?
I think so. He's like, oh, you know, when he sees people go home, he's, you know, which is fair. Everyone feels bad when people go home, but like go, Andy, go. Like,
Right.
hunker down, get into it, do a great dance. Don't be apologetic for it. Just go for it, you know? Yes, we all know you haven't got the ability that the others do.
But so what is the show about? Is it about the growth from week 1 through now? Or is it also going to be the ability of what you can actually do?
I mean, it's everything. People are voting for the person they like the most, whether
Okay.
they can dance or not.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? They're going to pick up the phone for Andy because they love
The performance.
Yeah, they love the way that he looks. They love the fact that that guy who doesn't have training is amongst all the other people with all the training, and they think it would be great for the underdog to get up there, you know? So people are just voting for favorites.
I mean, I love their piece. Oh, they always start with a nice feel to it, right? Like he comes in acting and you just like, you're in the movie. Last night when Emma came into the shot, like sliding in with like
Holding a rope or something.
Somebody was pulling her. And when she looked at the camera, I was just like dying. I was actually really laughing hard in a good way.
In a good way,
I was just like, that's Emma, just sliding in and then
Yeah.
start the choreography. What did you think about the dance?
Look, he really tries every week. Obviously, we don't have a lot of steps to go by. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like he did the same sort of amount of steps as he did in the prior weeks. I don't feel like there's any more being added because at this stage you're getting into double dances and I don't think they can. It's just not possible. But what I would like to see him do is just, you know, when he was walking with Emma in the paso doble, more power, like stand on that leg and like mean it. Do you know what I mean? Don't run the steps and like be very
Intentional.
when you step on each step and have your weight in the right area. Maybe I would focus on that next. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like he's comfortable with the choreography. It's not like he's forgetting. And I know Emma's still shouting the counts.
That's
but
the thing. He's not forgetting.
No.
Which is great.
Even when they're not in the hold, but like there was a choreo that he was like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, you know, doing all that section. He was on the beat, confident, knows what was happening.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that's really awesome. He's improving really, really well in the competition.
I think people just love their partnership too.
I know.
Their friendship and story is just so heartfelt and warming, and I see mixed things. You know, I see comments like, you know, oh, he shouldn't be there, or Andy should go home next, you know, he can't be there in the semifinals and stuff. And like, you got to know what this show is.
Yeah.
It's not about only the technical dancers can be at the end. It's like who's voting.
Yeah. Who's capturing your heart.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he didn't have Emma as a partner, he didn't make it this far. This is 100% their partnership that made it this far.
It's Emma.
Yeah.
She's incredible when she gets people like this.
Yeah.
She knows exactly how to sort of bubble wrap them and rally around what they can do best. So good job, Ems. And Andy.
For sure. Yes.
Okay, next is Alan and Elaine. We know that she wasn't there. They had the Argentine Tango with 4 8s. I love that they gave her 4 8s for the rehearsal. I thought that was really good, and I think it was totally warranted.
Yeah. Still very good for rehearsal footage.
Yeah.
Without the costume, in leggings where you see every single movement. There's nothing to hide there. So she was on the beat, very technical, clean choreography.
Very clean.
Very.
Yes.
Yeah. Towards the end, she did get tired, but I wasn't sure if that was the injury creeping up on her. Probably.
Possibly. Yeah.
But overall, I loved it. Even the lift. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
If your rib is about to like, get hurt, like that's a really hard thing to do.
You're in pain, man. Even to just shift your body like
even to
this.
breathe.
Yes.
When you injure your rib, it's just no.
Crazy.
Yeah. I remember I was trying to cut green onion with fractured rib. I couldn't do it.
Oh my gosh.
This movement, you need all of this.
Oh yeah.
You cannot even cut anything. You cannot do anything. The doctor said, like, if I can ask you, I want you not to breathe. Like, that's how you need to keep this area secure.
Well, I wonder if she had it like compressed or like
Wrap it around.
really wrapped up tight. I mean, you would assume so.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would make it worse though. I thought that would be better.
It will make you feel better, but the doctor told me that it's not going to really do anything. I remember that.
Gotcha. But she just continues to blow me away with her turns and just like, he's just like vroom, 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 vroom out. And usually people labor with those things.
Yep.
Like turning around, they get dizzy. They're just, like all over the shop and they don't continue the movement and the speed and the quality throughout like 3 turns. But she does it with so much ease. She's so surprising to me.
Yeah, that lift that they did at the end, amazing. People think when you see the lift, like, oh, the man is really strong, but like we need to hold it together too.
We need to get ourselves up there.
Yes, we cannot give you a dead weight. So
No.
she was holding it up there really beautifully. So, I mean,
Yeah, kudos to both of them. That lift is
Yes.
insane to get into and then to hold it. She has to be so stiff up there, just like a hold tight, and then let go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I loved it.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved
They
it.
should film that choreography when the season is over, just to come back and be like, we never did this. Let's just, put it
Yes.
together. I would love
Yeah.
to see it in the costume and like the full effect.
I think she's going to be sticking around for a while. So,
Hey.
yeah.
Amazing.
So if you guys don't know at home, on show day, we get in there super early into, start hair and makeup, and then we get pulled, every 30 minutes for like a band rehearsal, which is you and the band, fake judges, stand-ins, all of that. And you this is where you get to hear the band play your song for the first time. You do tempo checks, you can change things slightly, and you get to run your dance probably 3 times maximum
I didn't know
with
you
the
can
band.
change the tempo.
Well, I guess sometimes they might not allow it if it's like a specific, like a Disney song or something, and it cannot be changed, is what it is. But it's funny because if you have a celebrity that is notorious for just running the music, they go super fast, they're anxious, they're nervous on the night. I tend to speed up the music because I know on game day they're going to be frantic, and to like match that, I say just tweak it a little bit for me. Sometimes I don't tell them that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's like that rehearsal period is crucial because it's like you do camera blocking the day before, but this is band rehearsal. This is day of and everyone's nervous and, you hope that it goes well. And then you've got dress rehearsal where all costume, everything is just like the show. They do full run top to tail of the show. Little breaks in between to like do tweaks and fixes if stuff doesn't work out.
Still with the fake judges, right?
Yes, all fake judges. Then we do dress rehearsal where it's the full run of show top to tail. 2 hours or more because sometimes there's a lot of stops and changes and little things we have to tweak. That's when, Alfonso, Julianne step in and they do dress rehearsal to get the flow of the show too. And then we go live.
And then you do the opening number. Couple times.
Yes, if opening number is pre-recorded, then we do that, 2-3 times if we need to. And then everyone's back to the trailer, last minute touch-ups, and it's go time.
Isn't it most of the time like pre-recorded?
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has been live. It depends on how they have to run the show.
There was a time that I did, the show as a backup dancer a couple of times. We did the opening number and I think I messed up some section. And they're like, don't worry about it. We're going to run it again. They did not. They're like, that was a wonderful take. That's it, guys. We're going to move on. I was like,
no, sometimes I've done that too. It's like, oh, shoot, I put the wrong hand up or I used the wrong leg. And I'm like, we're going to do another run, right? And they're like, yeah, sure. Sure, we're going to do another pass. Up, guys.
Peta.
Done. Let's go.
I was on the floor. You know that little spinning thing, right? That we do?
Yeah.
We go down.
Yeah.
I'm spinning. My heel got hooked on my fringe.
Oh,
Not
no.
fringe, like on the costume. I couldn't get up. My partner's just like looking at me like circling around and everybody else is moving on.
Stop.
We're at the edge of this choreography and I see the audience right here just being like,
oh no.
I see their face like,
Maybe they didn't catch it on camera.
I think I caught it, but I didn't tell anybody about this.
Because I would assume that they would want to take that out or like
No,
redo
I think it's
it.
in the really back corner.
Okay.
But I remember because, being on this show was one of my biggest dreams. So I was like, how did that happen to me?
Oh my gosh. It's so embarrassing when that happens.
Yeah, but we moved on. It's okay.
They found it to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Up next is Pasha and Danielle with a Viennese waltz, 8889. I loved watching them collab in their package. Like I truly believe that when they say that.
Yes.
Like they collab on ideas, costumes, like the thought process behind the whole thing, the storyline. Like I love their partnership like that.
I'm not going to lie. I was a little confused. I watched it 3 times. Because I didn't understand what was happening. I knew the storyline, but when you watch it, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You need to remind yourself the storyline almost.
Right. Yes. I think the storyline was hard to put into dance.
Yes.
To translate.
Yes. All of a sudden, his hands are bloody. So much blood. But here she comes. Whoop. A little cut on her stomach. So that didn't make sense for me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I wish that was like the same amount. Like, oh my God, it was you. And like blah, blah, blah. But it was just like, oh.
It was a rip and into hold, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
But the rip was just like tiny.
So tiny. So we needed more blood.
To match his hand.
Right.
How is he so bloody, but her cut so tiny?
Good point,
I mean,
JJ.
that's not him.
Yeah.
I guess. That's like that. I don't know. I don't know whose fault that is. But that anyway, so I had to keep reminding myself the storyline.
Yeah.
Because these moments happen. There was a time that she had a flat jazz hand in the choreography. Mostly she had a beautiful line, fingertips and everything, but there was some section she just went flat.
I wrote that down too. I wrote that down. Focus on the fingers and extending the lines even more. I think we've said that to her in the past too. It's just, I guess it's hard to put it all into one, It would make her dancing look so much more polished and finished if she could just, accentuate and maybe do more with the fingers too,
But towards the beginning was good though, right? It was beautiful fingers. I think what happened was there was a section that she did the flat hand, but they went into like her frantic section. So maybe she was already being ahead of her.
Maybe.
She was already being that frantic section, like little couple beats before.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the hand came in.
Possibly. But I thought she had a beautiful frame.
Oh, yeah.
The frame was really nice.
Yes.
Pasha really, I want to say sculpted that to be beautiful throughout the whole dance. And I wrote down she gave me 110% with the acting. With the,
acting.
I really loved that when she was throwing him around and stuff.
Yes.
I thought that was fabulous.
That's the very end, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't like the way she stopped him. It was very stop. And I run, and the skirt, done. That was for me, it was a stiff ending.
Okay.
And I was confused to why both of them were gone. I think it's just the ending that if she's the ghost, if she's dead, he should still be there, just wondering like what just happened and she's gone or something. Because both of them just left the floor and it was like, oh, it's done. So I don't know. I feel like the beginning and the ending has to be the strongest in my opinion because that's what's going to stick in your head.
Yeah.
You
start the story, you finish the story strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but the foxtrot was very smooth.
Yes.
May I add?
I mean, dance is amazing. She's
so
beautiful. The way she uses her upper
Yes.
body, the head. There was a time that she put her tongue out for a second.
Really?
I think. Yeah, it was really cute. She's just a beautiful person. I love watching her dance.
All right, next up was Robert and Whitney with the Argentine Tango. They got 10, 9, 9, 10. I love it. Sweet Dreams. That song is one of my favorites. I did it with Gil Marini and we did a regular tango for that, not Argentine. This is back in the day. One of my favorite performances. That song gives me the chills. It gets me every time. Does it do the same for you?
Yes, it does.
So good. I think that this guy, I've named him now the king of transitions.
Oh my gosh.
Because he goes from move to move, lift, down, up, down, seamlessly. Yep. It's like she was never up there. How he took her from the staircase in that twirling lift, sat her down so smoothly. He was in like a lunge line when he got her down. Perfect. No wobbles, no anything. I was just like, holy shit, this guy. Like, is there some training that we don't know about? I mean, he's so good.
But he said he never took a dance class, right?
No, never. Nothing.
I wonder if he's lying. There's no way. JJ. There's no way.
It's incredibly smooth. Like, you don't just learn that shit in a week. You have to learn how to put somebody down on the floor gently, slowly, and still look good while doing it, and still be in your line, and still have posture, and look the right way. I mean, the way that he like thrashed his head around too, like every single little detail was there.
Very much, yes. From the very, very beginning, right?
From the very beginning.
I love when Whitney just came off of, what is it? Not a violin. Cello. Just like, oh.
Yeah.
Amazing. She always comes up with like really good beginning section, grabs our attention and everything. But his commitment from the very beginning, we never lost him.
Yep.
He was there. A lot of the time I feel like the celeb will be there, lose them, and then come back again.
Yeah.
He's
all the time.
There the entire time.
There. I mean, their gauchos, flicks, kicks, all the Argentine tango was spot on. There was one thing, Whitney's hair.
Oh, what happened to her hair?
I would have loved to have had her have slick hair.
I knew you were going to say that.
Just because in the beginning it was whipping in her face and it was like going on him. And I was like, I don't want to look at the blonde hair. Like I got drawn to the blonde hair in the beginning. I was like, stop looking at the hair, Peter. You know?
Oh, I see.
I feel like if it was like back and out of her face,
little details like that.
Little details, yeah. I mean, she looks fabulous every week.
Yeah, her makeup too. She looked beautiful.
Stunning.
Even in that like Halloween theme makeup.
Yeah.
She looks amazing.
I think it should have been all 10s. That's my opinion.
Oh, because there was 2 9s.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl said about that section to keep the feet together.
Yeah.
That's why she gave the 9.
That's why we can't see that. I didn't see that. There was fog, you know. I can't, but maybe they had the direct line of sight onto his feet.
I wonder why Derek gave 9.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was great control. His lines were amazing. I would have given 10s.
Is he going to win the show? He's going to win the show.
I think so. But I hate saying that so early, and I've like looked back at past recaps. I hate saying it too early because you just don't know.
Okay.
But like my gut feeling is that he's going to win the show.
He's going to win.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to win, but I want Dylan to win too.
Oh, you do?
I really love Dylan.
I know, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute.
I don't know.
There's only one winner, JJ. Can't halve the mirror ball.
Maybe this season they'll cut it in half or like 3. Yeah, split it 3
Everyone
ways.
Gets a piece.
There's no winners. Everybody's a winner.
Fuck no, I want the whole ball. Are you crazy?
Give me
I'm not
the whole
giving
ball.
away my ball. Those balls stand proudly in a glass case.
I see it at your house all the time. You have 3. Was it 3?
3.
Who?
Max has one of them.
Okay.
But I have 2.
I was going to say, who got the 2? Amazing.
Next up is Jan and Jenn with a contemporary. They got 4 8s across the board.
She was not happy.
Yeah.
Her face.
I feel like I think by that stage you're hoping and expecting for a 9. And you know, I hoped that for them as well. I hoped they got 9s. I mean, this is, you know, his wheelhouse. This is what he does best. But I, you know what? I did think it was her best dance though that she has done.
Yes,
on the
I
show
agree.
from top to tail.
Yep.
I really do think her beginning was insanely good.
Very strong.
Very strong.
With the troupe.
Yes, with
Yep.
the troupe. She was so sharp. She was so on it. I loved the darker side of her coming out.
Yes.
I really liked that.
Yes.
In saying that, they still got 8s from the judges, and it's got to be frustrating.
It's the inconsistency that they're talking about, which I see it.
What do you think? Why do you think they got 8s?
She will hit everything so strong, but the dance is not about hit this, hit that, and move. It's like you have the hits, right? But the in between, you need to connect the story through. But she's not. I don't think I see that in her. So yes, it's one of
The transitions, essentially.
transition. Yes, yes. So she'll hit it, but it doesn't connect to the next movement, or like it doesn't take us with her. It just stops right there. Like, oh, and then we're gonna move on to this, and then we're gonna do this, and so
I see.
Yes, it looks strong, hitting everything so hard, but the inconsistency thing that the judges were talking about, I 100% agree with that. Bare feet need to really point your toes because we see everything. But she did a nice knee spin without knee pads.
I wrote that down.
I was like looking at it like, ouch.
I
You
was
did
like,
really
girl,
good.
no knee pads?
That was really smooth.
Babe, I can't do that. I always get skin-colored pads on my knees. Even if I have bare legs, like no stockings or whatever, I will put like a skin-colored little like
They can do
tiny
that?
little pad. Oh, yeah. I can't do a knee spin with no knee
But
pads.
what happens if that falls off during the show? It just
wouldn't.
kind of stays?
Yeah, there's sticks. It's like a sticker that I put on there.
Oh,
And I did it
wow.
underneath tights as well when I would have to be on my knees because I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I can't be on my knees.
Maybe you're just too bony here.
Yeah, I think I'm too bony. I don't know. I've got bones sticking out in the wrong places to be able to do that. But kudos to her because that was sick.
That was a
sick
really
move.
awesome dance.
Yeah,
Great way to use the troops at the beginning and the end as well.
yeah. Love
yeah.
that they used a Taylor song.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why everything was like there. Everything was like,
I
yes,
know.
let's
It
go.
was like-
This is it. And it was like 8, 8, 8. Her face was just like, she didn't even want to hide it.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, they're like, oh, you know, try to be positive. At that point, she was just like,
Yeah, I would be bummed too.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a good dance.
It
Okay.
was.
Val and Alix, they had a tango 10-10, 9-10.
Man, strong, clean, passionate. Haley coming at the end with the shovel.
yeah. That ending was dope.
I loved
it.
I loved it.
So good. I think this was definitely her best dance. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she truly is getting better and better
Oh yeah.
every week.
Yes.
And you know what? Tough love gets it done. This, you know, package of Val being extra tough this week and going back to vintage Val. I love it. I love it. You gotta be strict and strong to get it done. There will be tears. There will always be tears.
Yep. That's
You
how
know?
you get better. You know, I was gonna say like she's so natural. I always thought she was really natural, but she makes it look like she's natural because she puts so much hard work into it.
Yeah.
Really, really appreciate it. Oh, and Cheryl said about the break the hold. They broke
the hold, but everyone does.
Here's the thing. I'm still confused. You're not
I know.
supposed to, but you will. They will. They don't care. And then judges will call out.
I know. Well, look, back in the day, and maybe up until recently, that was kind of, it's a dancing rule that was put in place, but it's not a rule that everybody goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Like I definitely break hold in tango.
Yeah,
Not all the time, but to do a section or to like go under his arm and then get back into frame, that was apparently allowed back in the day too. As long as you're holding a frame, but you're going under it and getting back into it, that's
Gotcha.
fine.
Okay.
But I completely agree. It has to, I feel like they have to set the rules now.
They have to set
moving
it
forward.
because
or don't have them. Don't have anything. Just say it's a tango. Do what you want.
yes, just do a tango inspired choreography, I guess. If you don't have the side by side, to be honest, I feel like none of the performance is going to work. You need to change it up. We're not here to watch a Blackpool competition. It's a Dancing with the Stars. We need to see a show. So break the whole, do whatever, but just stay in that category of the dance style.
Yeah.
If I was Haley, I would be so nervous. Just to come out for that very end, do not mess up the timing of hitting the head.
Yes.
I would be very nervous.
Big job.
That's a biggest job. There was a time that I had to throw a pillow to one of the artists at the very end of the show. And my hands are sweating the entire song.
Yeah.
I know the timing of the music. I know when it is. But I'm also going to count just to make sure.
Of course, because it rides on you.
7,
the whole ending
8,
rides on you.
And then the amount of throw, you know what I mean? It's just like as a dancer, we go through so much.
Pressure.
Ooh.
Loved it. Strong, fierce, so good, I think.
Yes.
They really killed that. I mean, obviously, she's going to be in the finals.
If they win.
They could win. That's what I'm saying.
So it goes Val, Jenna, back to Val, winning again. That would be amazing.
Such a great moment if that happened. Who knows? She has a lot of people voting for her.
Can we actually see how many votes each couple get?
No.
Come on, let's get those numbers.
I would know everything. I would love to see that. We've begged to see them.
I want to see it.
No, you'll never see them.
They will never give it to.
Never. Legally, you will never see those.
Legally. So who sees these numbers? How many people
Very
knows?
few people. Very few. I mean, probably 2 people, 3, maybe, if that. It's funny, back in the day, we would always be like, oh, we don't know what the votes are. Maybe they didn't, get the most, whatever. But legally, you can't mess around with votes. No, she could win this. And obviously, Mark and Whitney can win this too.
Maybe Dylan. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Last up, Dylan and Daniella with a Viennese waltz. I did not write down what they got. What is wrong with me?
9989. You have 3 kids. That's why. That's what happened.
Yeah. I loved their story.
Yes.
I feel like Daniella is queen of Halloween night, and she always comes through with a great performance. He had great power, great stride. After their beginning, when she bent backwards and he got in and he flew across that floor, that's what you want to see with a Viennese waltz. Yes. You need to cover ground. You need to go around the football oval field. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You have to go. And he really showed that. I loved the amount of in-hold Viennese waltz that they did. Mm-hmm. It was a perfect blend of technique, hold, and, the outside sprinkle fun elements.
Yes.
Right?
Did you like his frame though?
The frame for me was so-so. His butt was out. They were right when they said that. I caught it a couple times. Mm-hmm. It has been in the other weeks though. So I feel like
his upper body was just kind of more in.
Yes.
Yes. That's why his butt was out, I feel like.
Yeah. Or when they want to drive forward, they automatically do that. When what Cheryl was explaining on the panel, you got to drive from the feet and leave this behind so it doesn't look like you're driving like this, But all in all, I loved it. The guy had a broken freaking nose, for God's sakes. I mean, he cracked his nose and still kept going.
Do we know how she did it? What trick she tried? That's what I want to know.
She elbowed him in a trick.
Oh, it was an elbow?
It was an elbow. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, that shit's got to hurt, and that's got to play into you even doing the dance because you can't get hit in that same spot again on your nose. Right. You have to be so careful. I feel like in the beginning the intro when she went back
slow
and he had his head backwards, I felt his nervous energy a little bit in some moments.
In a good way or bad way?
No, in a good way, but I feel like he was cautious of his broken freaking nose,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
No?
Maybe I'm just like, go Dylan.
I saw it one time just in the beginning. I was like, oh, maybe he did that. Maybe it was the choreography.
Maybe.
So.
Could be.
Poor guy.
I know.
My God.
The beginning was so slow and it was pretty long.
It was, yeah.
But they grabbed my attention and I was there the entire time. And then they flew onto the floor and just did their thing.
It was beautiful.
Can we talk about that the little trick that she goes underneath his crutch.
A little crutchy moment. I love it.
Risky.
Risque crutch moment.
I love that. I mean, everything they do is just, it's just so good.
I think I will say that I think she probably had a wow moment in there that she couldn't do.
I think so too.
Nose. I was waiting for the wow moment, but then I had to remind myself the guy has a broken nose. That's not going to happen tonight. So I think that was probably scaled back and they did something else in place, which is what you have to do.
Yes. Knowing Danny, how she will just always keep putting things everywhere, sprinkle it around. Yes, I thought the same thing. That's why maybe she was surprised about the
scores.
The scores.
Yeah, they were really happy.
But she was like, oh, more than yay. She was surprised. Maybe she didn't think it was going to be that good.
Yeah,
9,
possibly.
9, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought it was going to be 8.
Possibly because of what happened and that she couldn't do maybe something.
But still, her choreography is like way good enough to,
Way good enough.
Yeah.
Beautiful job, guys.
Oh, I love them.
You're obsessed.
I'm obsessed. Since the show Max was on.
Oh,
the Traitors.
I didn't see him on Traitors.
Was it the same? Yeah, that's the same season, right?
No.
Oh no, it's a different season. Okay, so I got
after.
hooked on the show because Max was on the show.
Right.
Then I watched the next season.
Yeah.
And I was so into the show because of Dylan.
I have to watch it.
Because he's so sweet.
Yeah.
But he's so smart. That's what I like about his performance too. He's not like Robert, like boom, strong, in your face. He's there, but like in a really soft way.
Subtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it's nice having those, that
Contrast.
juxtaposition contrast.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Of the two leading men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. Monsterthon was interesting. I love getting on the floor with everybody. It's such great competition.
Isn't it tiring when you're just like keep dancing?
So tiring. I mean, although I feel like in those moments, like I would definitely go back and either have a Red Bull or have something to like really pump me up because no, truly, I would get so amped, so pumped for those things because you need to keep going. You need to keep talking to the celebrity. You need to take them in different directions when you're like the last 4 couples on the floor and stuff. You need to be on your shit.
Yes.
Like know where you are. You've got your eyes going like, what are they doing? Oh, they're doing a big lift. I've got to go big,
Yes.
It's a big moment.
But that is a set choreography they do just keep doing over and over, right?
Yeah, you would usually have like 4 8s and just keep repeating. If you've got somebody that can really, excel and do everything, then you put in lift, 3 8s.
Everybody was going for the lift.
Yeah.
Whitney and Mark was doing this, like Mark was spinning her while she's getting spun. She was doing this.
While spinning? I didn't catch that.
That was so funny. And I saw Ezra and Jordan. I think they messed up and they were just like, ooh, what's going to happen? I saw that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I didn't think Whitney and Robert should have been kicked off as soon as they were. I was like, wait, what? They left before somebody that I thought should have been going.
But I actually don't remember how they did. So maybe it wasn't like strong enough.
Well, sometimes they can only focus on so many people. That's the thing. The camera's catching only what it can catch at that moment. So I could be doing the most fabulous lift and it's not on camera.
Nobody's watching. And the judges are not watching you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, that's truly how like a ballroom dancing event floor is.
The 2 seconds that they're watching you, you need to really kill that 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a lot of luck.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
And you got to be on your shit. You can't stuff it up, unless you're at the back.
Right.
And nobody's watching you.
But hey, Jordan did a nice tumble like across.
She did?
She did.
Wow.
I think camera was like all over the place.
Yeah,
so
I was a little bit like.
Me too. We're trying to catch like what's going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, Whitney and Mark won. They deserve it. I think they did really good.
They deserved it.
Yeah.
Val and Alix were amazing too.
I know.
So it would have been either one of them. I did think I see that they were very divided. Like it was
The judges?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
2-2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alfonso was like, judges, you need to make the decision now.
Yes, he was getting like
Judges.
now. But he's got his earpiece in. They're
Right.
like, we need a winner. We
Yeah.
need a winner. Yeah.
Oh, they could not make that decision. Maybe it was split and like somebody had to just take over.
Yeah. Somebody had to just pick one. Yeah. Andy's still kicking it. Go you, Andy.
Watch, he's going to win.
All right. Good talk, babes.
Okay.
Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Yay.